Hello, 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 hello. Hello.
What happened? Baby, I'm so sorry. Phantom fleshing these.
Do you want me to get...
This is really spooky. There's like major thunder here. But yeah, you can see in this photo, there is a van closing, door closing. So it comes in open, the van gets closer, they hear it, and then it closes. Photo, there is a van closing, door closing. So again, there's a map floating around. I'm not gonna pull it up here because I don't have it handy, but there is a map floating around of the actual crime scene where there is, the body was actually found down the hill. So this actually does kind of match up with the map. The van was here, the body's here. And you know, there could have very well been two people in that moment. And again, guys, this isn't just me saying this. This is, I like to think of myself as a YouTuber that reports on TikTok. So again, don't take it from me, take it from TikTokers, but this is a huge theory that's floating around right now.
Yeah, like I'm just sharing a concern of mine, and I just didn't see anybody talk about this, so I want to see if I'm the only one who noticed this and what you guys think about it. So I read and saw a lot of, theories about Rose, who was potentially Gabby's best friend, being in on it with Brian. So I started stalking her Instagram a little bit, and I noticed that she had no post with her dude before she disappeared, which, okay, fine. I barely have any posts with my best friends. That's totally normal. She did start posting after Gabby disappeared, but one post in particular seemed extremely strange to me. Red flag all over the place. So she posted this picture that I'm about to show you guys on August 31st, and her caption was very triggering to me because I don't understand the coincidence of what's happening and with what she wrote. So here, I'll just show you guys. On August 31st, she posts this picture where she's flipping off, whatever. And she wrote, "She was innocent, stop assuming, sorry it looks bad, but it's a coincidence." What looks bad? What's a coincidence? And keep in mind that Gabby wasn't reported missing until September 11th, but she was missing during this time. Who's innocent? Gabby? What's a coincidence? Rose, you, girl, I have questions, and I would like some answers, because this, honey, please let me know if I'm exaggerating. I said I'm not going to post any videos about this, but I have no one to talk to, because nobody in my circle is interested in this case at all. So please let me know what you think about this, because I honestly think it's just sus as the wrong idea. I'm just sharing a concern.
Very interesting kind of TikTok there, and I do think the story does hold some weight. So this is her Instagram photo taken 3 weeks ago. On August 31st, we see this photo posted by her on her Instagram. And I mean, this is basically what we're all gathered here today about. Pure speculation, people. Pure speculation. This is why we're here. The Instagram post basically says, and a big F you to the world. She was innocent. Stop assuming. Sorry, it looks bad, but it's coincidence. I'm sorry, but every time I read that, I literally get chills on my body. I literally get whoo, that is spooky. What are the chances that the day after this has been posted, the day before this has been posted, Gabby Petito was potentially murdered? Yeah, we're reading this now. It does seem like a big coincidence. It does. Pure speculation. This is all public information found on her Instagram, found on various TikToks floating around. Very popular conspiracy right now. And I'm just reporting on what other people are saying. and this is suspect. Okay, this is very, in my opinion, as a kid's day, looks very sus. That's all I'm trying to say. So again, another compelling piece of evidence is this TikTok where the accomplice basically says, again, there is a second person at the Grand Teton National Park where her body was found of a homicide. This woman was actually camping out at the Grand Teton National Park as well, and she basically says she submitted this this piece of evidence to the FBI. And if you guys have any evidence, you can check out the warrant for Brian Laundrie's arrest. But basically, the FBI is calling, no matter what, no stone left unturned. We're going to consider every possible angle. No piece of evidence is too small. I personally don't want to see this case drop out of the spotlight. I want everybody to know what Brian Laundrie looks like, the tattoos he has on his hand. I want everybody just to be on the lookout for him. If you see him, please stay away, because it's best to probably take a photo from far away. We had this one young woman submit a TikTok basically that said she saw him in Toronto at a hotel where he was acting suspicious. So yeah, no tip is too small. And my purpose of my channel is to maybe the tips that are kind of getting brushed under the rug, I want to bring some light to them. So here we go. Again, pure speculation. I'm not saying this. Other TikTokers are saying this. I am reporting on what they're saying. So let's get into it again.
So I was in the Grand Teton National Park August 23rd through the 25th. I called her and made a report yesterday, but the reason I'm making this is because I don't think the report stressed what I was trying to get across, the behavior of the women that I saw. We stayed at the Upper Teton View dispersed camping site on Federal Service Road 30310. In the lower campground. This is what I took a picture because I wanted to remember. That's what this was the next day. Our campsite was on the left. You can see the fifth wheel. There's a white van, and then our camper. The white van, it wasn't the same. The morning of the 24th, what happened was we woke up, and there was a van that had pulled in the middle of the night. I got up, I started our generator, I wanted coffee, I disturbed them, and well, at the time I thought it was just one because one woman exited the van. We had light conversation about the weather because it was very cool that morning. So we were talking about the weather. She had come from someplace hot. I went back in the camper, making breakfast, doing dishes, and just, occasionally looking out the window like you do. I noticed that I saw another woman exit the van. She stayed very close, stretched. She was all covered up. It was cold, so didn't think anything of it. But her sweatshirt went over her arms. Her hands were out. She wasn't behaving as if she was cold, though. Her hood was up. She kept kind of like pulling at the sides and keeping it so that her face couldn't be seen. When I went back out, because my coffee was ready, I had it set up outside. She hurried up and jumped back in the van. She hid a lot. They were very jumpy, very skittish. The description of the second woman, her height and weight would be that of Gabrielle Petito. I made the report just because they seemed light, and yeah, being a single mom and us being on a site like that, I was a little nervous, but it was still kind of friendly. I didn't feel too bad. There was a lot of other people around, but they were very jumpy, very skittish. The one after I had exited, she would not come out of the van when me or my children were outside, where anybody else was outside, only when nobody else was around. I read yesterday that her parents are in Jackson right now. I don't know if this is something worth looking into. Like I said, I did file a report, but I don't think it stressed the behavior enough. Even at the time, I thought it was odd. So I was in the Grand
So
Teton
basically,
National
this
Park,
woman
August
has
23rd through the
said that
25th.
she saw two women at the campsite of Grand Teton National Park that she witness, there was actually an accomplice there. There was somebody else. It was two women. One of them looked like Gabby Petito, and the other one was, again, acting cold, acting very strange, kind of hiding her face or whatever during this time. So again, people, not me saying this, TikTokers saying this, these are evidence that has been submitted, they say, to the FBI, police. And, again, TikTokers are kind of pointing out things that, the FBI should be looking into more. And I think one of the things was where the FBI said, no tip is too small. I mean, social media pretty much broke open the case before. Social media was the one that found Gabby Petito's body. When we look at cost, like how much